3 tiles right now. And yeah, and I got some music playing. I got that noise suppression. Um, Whenever you're ready.
Okay, so I am Cake. I am a visual artist here at Space Station, and I am here with DW. Clap noise.
Clap noise, clap emojis.
What's up? How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. Thanks for having me. I'm Dynamicwack, or DW for short, and I'm a streamer here. Streamer and fellow flight member.
Woohoo!
Clap, clap, clap emoji.
Clap emoji. So, why don't you tell us about your Twitch stream?
So I've been streaming since 2018, and it all
Whoa.
started off. Yeah, it's been a while to think about it, and I started off with just playing video games. I try to get into the niche of playing like retro video games, and like mostly single player, because at this point, like, I could not be competitive anymore with some of the fancy games like would be Valorant or Call of Duty or Battlefield. I just could not keep up. There's always someone better than me, and I was like, I had to accept that. So I played like a bunch of old school like comfort like games for the Xbox. I started off with Dark Souls, the first Dark Souls. I beat it on stream, which I was actually so proud of myself that day. Towards the end, I started learning how to parry, like the filthy casual I am. But now, in the last 2 years of 2021 and 2022, I moved, and I've been doing more like talk shows and just like more just chatting streams. There would be an occasion like gaming, but I started going into that niche of like game shows. I've done last year fashion shows. What else? Cooking shows. There's a bunch of things in person, hanging out with other people, and yeah, and I'm gonna be sticking, going to this year. I'm gonna be sticking to that kind of stuff. So, I guess you can call me like
Mhm.
an event coordinator, or like I like to do like these events and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen your last stream of the year and saw the clips from the game shows you had with other people, and I think it's really fun.
And that was the first time I tried it. I actually had something planned for that month, something different, and I was like, I'm gonna have to scrap this. This is not like, I started like testing how it was with other people, and people weren't responding well. So I was like, I need a new idea quick. And my friend suggested that I should do game shows, and I was like, you know what, I like that. And then I started coming up with the promos and people, and then I've done a couple of the, like, after a couple of the streams, people say I belong to do that. Like, it was very fitting for my personality.
So, last year when I opened my Instagram, I've always had your reels pop up right on top of my feed. And they're just hard to ignore because of how energetic they are. What's your inspiration from that? Where did that come from?
So I started playing around with Reels, which was becoming popular in the year. And I first started making Reels with for my hot tub stream last year, which was on Valentine's Day. And I had a lot of fun. A lot of people, I had a lot of good feedback from that. I just grabbed audios that I thought was funny, and I would be normally scrolling Instagram, and I would hear one of the audios, and I'm like, I can do something for this, and it was like just a flow like I had. And I just, after the hot tub stream, I was like, you know what, I didn't go crazy afterwards, but I still kept up trying to do like some funny stuff. I would always be on the lookout for something funny, and whatever I was doing that month, I would post a reel, doing a promo for the stream, and have something funny regarding to the audio. So just being a consumer of funny content, I was like, you know what, I can do this myself.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting how the algorithm works that way when with certain audios. So you always got to keep track of what's popular with the audios, is what I've
Right.
heard. And also, side question: how do you have so many suits that are like fun looking? Like, where did you get them from, or why do you
So
use a lot of them?
I bought underwear from a company. They have funny graphic underwear. and like they have one with the bald eagle, like for the men, like in the crotch, and like a hot dog. It's a bunch of very suggestive and silly underwear. And then I started looking
Okay.
deeper. Yeah, I started looking deeper at the like around the website, and I saw they had party suits, and I'm like, man, I really like this. So when I start finding out about this in 2021, I started buying some of their clearance suits, like my Halloween like murder suit, during Christmas of 2021 because it was on clearance because it was out of season. I bought a lot of the suits out of season because it can, and I only bought just the jackets. Not some of them I would buy the tie because the whole fit it would be expensive. So yeah, I was looking just to get the best deal and I would get it. And then I came last year just showing off all these different suits, and people love it. You know, I'm trying to do more. I guess like costumes. Try to get into more costumes, but I want to have like some suits ready for when I do like game shows. I think it looks really nice when I'm nice and formal and I come up to the game show.
Yeah, like kind of Family Feud kind of style.
Right. Exactly.
One rabbit hole led into another.
Bingo.
Since what I've seen so far is you do a lot of promos on Instagram. And question is, what is your approach to offline content for, this new year?
I'm gonna keep doing reels, but I'm gonna be more and more relaxed, and I'm gonna start making some of my own audios, so I can try to shoot for more, just funny stuff, and I'll probably come around and post some YouTube videos, like some less than 5 minute YouTube videos. But with that, I have to post like almost every day. So I'm trying to build a whole posting schedule and have everything like laid out. And I know I'll burn myself out if I'm like trying to chase that trending audio and trying to come up with something. So I'm gonna come up with this more funnier, like more original audios. And if I find something like that I like and that I have saved and it's not trending anymore, I'll still do it. If I really like what I can make out of it. So
Well, so I remember you did a end of the year stream last year, 2022, on Twitch, and the party here on Space Station. Is there anything you learned so far about Twitch streaming?
Twitch streaming, after the second year, I've now locked in more of my niche, I would say. And another thing, oh, you know what I would say is I'm getting I'm always looking to collab with other streamers. I'm always gonna try to include someone else on my stream. So it's a little bit I feel like bumps up a little bit better to have this someone like a little bit like almost like a talk show would, It's not just one person. You always have new people and it keeps it refreshing that way. Not every stream, but I'm gonna work my butt off to get, someone new on there as much as possible. So collabs is a big thing I'm trying to shoot for.
And with that said, is that something your viewers will be expecting more of this year, the collapse?
Oh yeah. I'm want to come up with some new shows. Definitely, the ones that a lot of people like, I'm going to bring back too. Like the game shows. Cooking show was really fun. And the fashion show was like a really cool thing that I did too. And yeah, I'm just going to try to incorporate more people as much as I can to it. And I want to start coming up with some new shows to debut this year and see how people like it. And that'll even open, the range of people that I get to talk to.
Yeah, like you said, that's like pretty much how you stay fresh, and it's pretty cool to see everyone interact in a game show kind of way or talk show. Do you have any new marketing strategies planned, or is that a company secret?
Well, I will, as I mentioned earlier, trying to pump up a lot of different content for posting stories, reels. I'll have promotion for streams. So those are, I guess, like the big umbrella for each of those, and then I'm gonna start cracking on how can I get the best impressions from each thing.
I have a few side questions that I made while taking notes. Where did the Dynamic Wack name originate from?
So believe it or not, this came from, so I think I just had like my my first name and then Skywalker for like because I'm a big Star Wars fan. So I actually went to a nickname generator and I told myself whatever it spits out, I'm sticking with. And it spat out Dynamic Wack, and I was like, what? This thing is awful, man. Like, and then I told myself, I was like, hey, I told myself I said whatever it came out, I'm gonna stick with it, and I've been sticking with it for a while. And then it wasn't, I think, until 2021 I started going by DW because it's a little bit, you know, easier to say. There's always someone that can't get the name right. I always get like, I got Dominic Wonk one time, and I was like, dude, like, come on, man, just spell it out, all right? So, nickname generator. Unfortunately, that website doesn't exist. I had it bookmarked on my computer for the longest. So, for anyone that asks me in the future where I get the name from, I'm like, here, the legendary generator. But the website is no longer around anymore.
That's interesting. I've never expected that. Also, where does the bowl icon come from for your streaming, like as your mascot?
So when I started on streaming, that was like a big thing too. Like what do I have as my symbol to rally behind or logo? And I kind of liked I like listening into, I don't want to be labeled like an astrology girl, but rolls eyes, flips hair. I do like to listen to like horoscopes and like what your zodiac sign means and whatnot. But funny enough, I was born in May, which is Taurus, and I was born in 97, which is Chinese New Year of the Ox. So I just like that it was both represented a bull, and I was like, I kept it. I was like, all right, we're gonna do bull, and I'm here in South Florida, so I put the South Beach colors on it, and I had an idea. One of the logos on next to your level and one of the Call of Duty Black Ops 1, it was a bull like exhaling, and that's the idea. And then I put everything together, and a lot of the artwork you see on stream is done by my sister. She is a major in or graduate student in animation, and she does a lot of drawing. So she came up with this after I told her, like, I gave like the roughest sketch ever, and she created the bowl, and I've been, since 2018, I've been rocking that.
I guess you can say it's pretty iconic, but
Nice.
that was so lame.
Yeah.
Moving on. So it's been nice having you here on my non-cooking show, Cake Show.
Thanks for having me on the cake show, the non-cooking cake show.
We hope to see what you have for your viewers this year, and Space Station will keep up on that.
That's right. I'll catch you guys around the space station. Peace.
Peace.